So, welcome to my my game. Oh, I forgot to do something. There we go. So this is my group of players. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, I did my introduction without queuing up. So if you'd like to start us off.
Oh, yeah, of course. Hi, I'm Della, they, them. I'm playing the halfling Poppy Fruvi, who is a druid barbarian.
I am on Gargus. I'm playing Jasper Swiftfoot, the halfling rogue assassin.
I'm Doomboat. I am playing Oren Turin, the rock gnome transmutation wizard.
I am Lisa, and I am playing Yosna Brightblade, the fighter bard.
My name's Bert, and tonight I be Anvil Icehammer.
I mean, let's be honest, Bert, you just exist as Anvil Icehammer in general.
Yeah, we love Icehammer, and that leaves our last player, who hasn't introduced themselves yet. Are they paying attention?
Nope.
Mike. All right. Well, Mike seems to be either away from his computer, probably grabbing some Chinese because that's typical, or just not paying attention.
Which is
Mike
also
plays
typical.
Lily.
Yeah, Mike plays Lily. He's also known as Prince Cuddles. Believe Lily is a Yanti crossbow wielding warlock.
Yes.
Nope.
Pure blood.
They're the bard. They're the bard in this campaign. I forgot. So pistol wielding bard in this particular case. All right. So you just finished the fight with the man who was picking up trinkets and whatnot from the dead in the graveyard of Waterdeep. You heard an orcish accent woman yelling for her husband to get behind me from inside the crypt. As you all begin to move towards the door of the crypt, Jasper, you feel a presence fill your body with, and you hear kind of ghosts whispering into your ear. They have defiled our graveyard. They have defiled our things. Most of all, they have fed us to beasts. Avenge us. And as that leaves your body, you feel rested, and you're able to spend up to half of your hit dice as if you had a short rest to recover HP.
Okay.
We can't take temp HP? If we're full, we can't get temp HP?
No. It's only Jasper's that gets this. Jasper was the one that was clinging to... Jasper was kind of clinging to life.
Man.
And you do hear one last voice. You hear the voice of the person that you killed kind of also fade in just towards the end, saying, I would have let you just pass. You didn't have to kill me.
I'm just gonna kind of think to myself in my head, hoping they can hear. Oh, the more you know.
And all right. So I believe that gives you very close to full health. We can kind of begin this fight. What do you want to do first? Door's right. Did I double door? No.
Are
Okay.
we in turn order?
Do you guys want to keep the initiatives that you had in the past?
I don't, but
If not, we
Give or take.
we can re-roll it. I'm fine with that. So let's clear the clear the turn order.
I mean, if you want,
That's fine.
because we just ended that, and we would have just went right into this.
Yep. So go ahead and roll the initiatives.
I guess it's okay. It'll be kind of sad if I roll lower. It's a little lower.
I'm sorry. I
Whereas,
just don't
like,
want to be the
I would have
assassin with
liked
8
the
initiative.
last week's rolls.
All right, let me find Hootbert here real quick.
Oh my god, it got worse.
Yeah, now you're the assassin with 7 initiative.
Yeah, and who wanted lower initiative?
It is
It would have
not
been better if I
let-
rolled a 1.
It's not letting me access my familiar stat sheet.
Let's see. Hootbert. Edit. Oh, yeah. For whatever reason, I deleted it. You're Oren, right? There you go. There you go.
Yay! Now, click. And oh, wow.
I mean, if you're gonna be a gnome, can you at least use the gnome icon that people commonly go by what a gnome is?
Let me actually get that changed.
Oh, that's okay. Well, at least I know which one is you.
Yeah, I really did mean to change it. I just forgot, honestly.
David the gnome.
That's
But,
alright.
yeah, we are good to go.
Alright. Let me sort the fight here. We're gonna go ahead with Oren as first on the initiative.
And you said that this is a door?
Yes, it is a wrought iron gate door where you can kind of it's got little slats in it, and it seems to go down a flight of stairs.
All right. I'm gonna move up just a little bit right here, and then I'm gonna use Mage Hand to try to open the door.
Okay.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen somebody use Mage Hand to open the door.
It's 5 pounds of pressure. It opens the door slowly, but it does open the door.
Good. After you guys.
Very well.
And Lily.
Quickly wants to reroll my initiative to be lower. I'll just wait for everybody else. I guess I'll sidestep and then wait for everybody else.
Okay.
Clear view down, whatever is might be somewhere.
Yeah, the way the arch is kind of set, you can't really see too far into the crypt. You kind of see to about here.
I see. Well, I'm not gonna get on my knees, so I'll just wait. Pass.
Okay. Yosna.
I am going to move my 30 feet into. I'm going to get to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So in front of you, you see a coffin, kind of lid off. It looks to be as if it was pushed out of the tunnel area that these two figures are standing. You see a woman standing in front of an orc woman standing in front of an orc man. The woman's armor is looks to be battle scarred, and she looks to be in her 40s. As far as orc culture, you know that is a long time for some orcs to be still adventuring, and the orc behind her, where she had where she yelled, "My love, get behind me." He looks to be much younger and wearing like a leather armor, kind of a little decorative.
She's a cougar.
Why are you taking body? Why are you poisoning griffins?
She says, "Where are the rest of you? Come in, all of you."
Careful, guys, it's a choke.
Okay.
And that ends my.
Okay. Owl?
What I'm going to do is, Orin, you're going to see Orin just kind of gesture over to the owl and he's going to say, "Bird, my friend, come here, please." So, just going to have Rupert just kind of perch on his shoulder there. And that's it.
Okay. And Jesper.
I'm just gonna kind of step in and like, what are these black boxes? Is that a
Wall.
structure?
Yep, that's structure.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take the dash action, get around to the side.
Okay. You see kind of like gold and objects litter in both of these corners over here. From it looks like rings, tiaras, necklaces, teeth.
Where?
Both of these corners.
I am going to. I can get them later. I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
As a bonus.
Yep. So it's the husband's turn. You see him reach down and grab a javelin. You see like 2 piles of javelins on the wall, plus some on his back. Grabs a javelin off the floor, and he hucks a javelin at Yosna.
If you're talking right now, we can't hear you.
No, I wasn't talking at that exact moment.
Okay.
It is a +5. Okay. Does a 10 hit? I doubt it.
Nope.
Okay. When he chucks the javelin, and she's like, patience, patience, my love. Wait until they get into the room first. Poppy.
So I'm actually going to delay my turn. And Poppy's just going to motion for others to go in front of her.
Okay.
Even though your sister, your beloved. Oh, I know. This is the wrong campaign. Sorry.
Wrong campaign. All right. So Oren.
Hey, can I go?
Yeah, we had a held turn.
Oh, did you? For whatever
No,
reason.
you skipped right over him.
How did I skip?
When I reset my initiative,
Oh.
I think it must have automatically, because it was on my turn, right? And I lowered my initiative, so
okay.
it just skipped.
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Oh well. Yeah, thank you, Bert. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Bert. Go ahead, Anvil. There we go. Now I've adjusted the turn order for Anvil.
That's it.
Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so Poppy's delayed initiative?
Until after the person who just went.
And if I delay again, I miss a turn.
Yep.
Ideally, I kind of want to be the last one through the tunnel for reasons that I will specify later.
I mean, I ended my turn properly. So there's no delaying after me.
I guess I'll move into the tunnel.
Okay.
That's my turn, unless I can see them.
When you're kind of there in the tunnel, you can see them.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's dimly lit. It's not like it's not pitch black in here, and I know that your halfling would allow you to not see too far, but it is dimly lit in here. There's a sconce over here and over here.
I don't suppose we can get you to surrender peacefully. She yells.
You just see her smile.
That's what I thought. Poppy... It's very odd, because Poppy salutes her, pulls out her water skin, opens it up, and pours some water into her hand.
Okay.
And then from that, it freezes, and she hurls an icicle at her.
That is beautiful.
Right. So here we go. Firstly, does that hit?
So, it'd be weird if it doesn't.
I mean, we've seen other people get higher ACs.
So as you form the ice knife, huck it, it seems to be heading true, like it is going to be a good hit. She shifts her shield and kind of rubs her pinky against it, and the shield seems to just, or the ice knife that you had created, hits an invisible barrier.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting?
What about the after effects of the ice knife?
Which are
Hit or miss. Everybody within 5 feet of it takes 2d6 if they fail on a dex save.
So, cast at what level? Yep. Yep. So it takes potentially. Well, okay, no. So
6 can take 6 if they fail DC 14, from what I see from that, right?
well, it depends on how it interacts with this barrier.
Well, yeah.
But yes, if so the barrier might take 12 if it like has health, like a wall of force. And everything around the barrier takes 6.
So this is
potentially.
very, very interesting. The way that this particular thing works. So you see, the barrier kind of come up from the from whatever she cast, and then you see both of her and her husband wince in pain. And it is Dex for half.
Dex for 0.
It is actually
From the
Nope.
way it's worded, it looks that Dex for 0.
yes, it's Dex for 0.
Okay, and what's the save?
14. The target and everything within 5 feet of the target.
Yep.
So, guess both of them, and then depending on how this barrier works, I mean, okay. So it originally takes 1d10, which rolled a 6, and then it explodes for the cold, so which is another 6. So, yeah. I'll be quiet now.
I thought it was 2d6 cold damage. So the piercing doesn't seem to affect it, but they both wince in pain from the after effects.
Okay. So basically, what I see is that the icicles from the impact hit them.
Yes.
All right. Now, that is my turn for now. Yes.
Okay. Oren.
All right, so what I'm going to be doing here, let's see, I'm just going to move up. Whoops. Oh, what the hell with it, because he's moving with me.
Mm-hmm.
Move up 15 to right here. Am I able to see down there?
You could take another 5-foot step just down, and you'd be able to see them properly.
Okay. Yeah, that's right, because two smalls can share a space, right?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna kind of go, oh my, well, this could be problematic. And you're gonna see me just kind of stroke the feathers on top of Hootbert's head and whisper words into his ear, where I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath for him to use. I believe he can do that. Just double check the spell card. Yes, it's a touch, so I will use that as my bonus action to cast on Hootbert, and here. And then for my regular action, I'm gonna use frostbite on the one in front.
Okay. That is a con save.
Yep. Trying to make an orc do a con save is not the best move, but
And that is if they pass, no damage.
correct.
Okay.
And if they fail, they get disadvantage on their next attack.
Okay. Just thematically, as you cast the frostbite, you see the shield shimmer with a frost glow. Basically indicating that she shrugged it off. Anything else?
Oh, well, this is definitely problematic. And you're gonna just kind of see me, I guess, who am I standing right next to?
Poppy.
That would be me.
Poppy. Poppy would just hear me whisper, whisper into Hootbert, just be a good little fire breather. And that'll be it.
Okay. So it's now the heavily armored woman's turn, as you're all within at least some sort of area around her. Good, exactly where I've wanted you. And she takes her hand and rubs the edge of her shield. The shield glows, and magic energy pulses from her, hitting all of you.
All of us?
Uh-huh. You don't take damage,
Oh,
but
that's disconcerting.
you don't take any damage. But you seem to be a little altered in some way. Things seem to not be behaving the way that it's supposed to. All of you, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Whoop.
Yay for having the perfect amount of AC.
Nice. Ha.
Ha! You've been gnomed.
That is
Oh, I didn't even use advantage. I didn't need to. I forgot. Gnomes have advantage on wisdom, intelligence, and charisma saving throws.
That's really good in this particular case. Yosna and Jasper seem to be the only ones affected by what she has cast. You now are affected by slow. You have -2 penalty to armor and dexterity saving throws, and you can only attack once per turn, and you can't use reactions.
Rip.
So, paste. Okay. I was hoping to get more of you with that spell, but it only affected 2 of you.
Yeah, but the rogue got hit with it.
Oh, the only person who didn't roll is Lily.
Yeah, aren't I outside? Does it not affect me, or does it affect me?
Hold on. Let me measure.
No, it wouldn't reach Lily.
It's a 40-foot cube, so if they centered it at the door.
20 radius cube.
Damn it, you're 5 feet outside it. just 5. You're just outside it. Shit.
Oh, if it's being centered at the door, I'm outside of it.
Are you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yep. You're outside it then.
Infected.
That's all right. So the only
You're in
person
trouble now.
the only person affected is Yosna, which is.
Good thing.
I was hoping to get the casters affected by it because that's where it really matters. All right, Lily.
Oh, that's great. Feeling a weird pulse of energy. I get curious and I walk up past Orin, and Poppy, and then I curse. Well, I don't curse, but I physically curse her as an ugly old hag.
So you call her something bad to her face.
A hag? It's offensive, unless she is proud of it.
All right. Why, thank you. You might be my second date.
I realized the grave mistakes that I have just done.
That's great. All right, so wisdom save. And she takes 2 psychic damage. So who has a passive of 15 or higher?
Passive what?
Passive of 15 or higher.
Of what?
Oren doesn't see shit.
Passive wisdom.
Perception?
Yeah, passive perception.
I do.
Jasper does.
Jasper, you're not in line of sight. But Poppy is. Okay, so as Lily curses her as an old hag, and she seems to take the psychic damage from the insult. So doesn't he.
So doesn't he, or so does he?
Not Lily takes it, but so doesn't her husband.
So
They both don't take it?
They both take
Okay.
it.
Okay, so
does.
So
Okay.
he does take it.
Yes.
That doesn't.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, Rich.
yeah.
English.
English. I don't speak it.
English, but also, could you do me a favor?
Oh, what's that?
Could you preemptively create me a crag cat sheet?
I can do that. I already have it. I already have it listed. Let me just give you access to the Cragcat.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic because the next spell's coming out from her is going to, well, yeah. Anyway, this is going to hurt. This is going to be fun. The shenanigans shall begin.
So how far did I move? I moved because I know I was here. 25. Yeah, 30. Okay, I moved my full 30. Unless I can't go around the corner, then I have to go straight.
Okay, so you now have access to the Cragcat.
Thank you.
Wait. Was I able to go like this
Yes.
into this?
Yep.
Okay. Because sometimes you can't just turn right around a corner using 5 feet.
It's fine.
Weird, but
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
can. You can.
okay, that was my full movement.
All right, so
So-
Yosna.
I think I'm done.
Yep.
No, I'm not done. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Bonus action, I give. Hold on, let me roll this. 4th person. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anvil, take a bardic inspiration.
Okay, that's D6.
At my level, yes.
Okay.
It's a D6. That's a D6.
Awesome. So Yosna, you are currently under the effects of the slow spell. So you can't take reactions, and you can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Is the coffin cover angled, standing on?
It's kind of on there loosely, but you can still stand in this square.
How heavy does it look?
It's a stone coffin lid, probably 60 pounds.
That's it.
It's not really thick.
I mean, still, it's stone coffin lid.
Yeah. I don't know. They misweigh everything in this game, so.
True. That's very true. You have a point on that. Yes, because a longsword weighs like 3 pounds.
Right? So.
I'm going to walk up, attempt to pick up the coffin lid, and use it to block the.
So you're gonna kind of like put it in front so that to block any
Upcoming spells.
Okay.
It becomes a tower
makeshift-
shield.
Okay.
Makeshift door.
Makeshift. Okay, so you're kind of leaning it up on the coffin and kind of balancing it, and you've got it blocking most of line of sight to it. This is perfect.
How high
Okay.
is the ceiling?
The ceiling's only about 8 feet. That's not a terribly high ceiling.
Oh. So the
So there's
coffin lid almost basically covers the whole bottom.
Yeah. So from top to bottom,
Foot.
yeah. So she has to
So
angle
is
the
there-
lid a little bit too.
Wow.
Is there like a 2-foot space in between the ceiling and the coffin?
No, maybe not 2 foot, but there is enough room for your owl to kind of land on the lid itself to look in.
Yes.
Casting from a familiar.
Oh, did you roll wisdom save for your owl?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did
Good
not.
call.
No, the owl was not subject to the spell because it can
so
only target six targets, and that was
Up to
this
6 creatures,
right.
and there was only
Two,
5 in the
one, two.
in range.
Yeah,
Probably
so
less.
I have to make the roll.
Owl was in range.
Oh,
Yeah, because Jasper
Okay,
wasn't
so
in
yeah,
range,
that-
I wasn't in range.
All right. So, all right. That was
so the owl
Okay.
can't take reactions or but can take action or bonuses. So
all right. That's all good. He only has one action he needs to take.
yep.
Poop.
Speaking of,
I still
You're just
feel
gonna
my
cast
engrams with.
Yep.
as, as he's flying, he lets loose a very long, drawn-out hoot, and flies up and perches on top of the door. Looks at the 2 orcs and just unleashes, just opens his beak and unleashes a torrent of fire.
Oh wow, it really screws up casting. I just read the full spell.
Wait, doesn't he have to roll something for that?
No, he didn't cast it.
That's
He's
true.
just using it.
Fair.
Right.
Yeah, it's in just an ability.
So, and what's the range on that?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So
That's
I
a
guess
pretty
he's
good.
actually more like right here. But
A little owl casting.
That's hilarious. Okay, so that
Dragon's
is.
Breath.
Oof.
Well, actually, is your owl able to cast a Dragon's Breath for you?
it's a touch-based spell that allows me to touch
Oh.
any creature. It says you touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical
but it's
energy
still
from its mouth.
casting technically a spell, so you do have to roll that d20 to
He
see
did
if
that
it does work or
before.
not.
And he wasn't
Did he?
affected.
Right. Wasn't affected.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I hit the nat 20.
Only Yosna, right?
Yep. Only Yosuno got affected by it.
But yeah, it's a wonderful little loophole to make your familiar actually have an attack.
All right, Jesper.
Or are you leaving him up there?
Did they take any damage or anything? I didn't hear.
Oh, yeah, I applied the damage. You,
Okay.
your owl would probably like hoot in success.
Very nice. He's going to. Let's see. That was how far of a movement?
You definitely smell
20,
burning
18,
orc sweat
20.
and flesh and hair.
20. So.
Perch
25.
him on my
He's.
shoulder, he'll be safe.
Hey,
Yeah.
do I have enough room to squeeze a hand to the left or to the right of the coffin lid?
Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, so he's going to move down and perch on Yosna, and that'll be it.
Okay. So I'm gonna come out of my corner, and is there enough space for me to like toss a dart through?
It
I
would
can
be
shift it.
it would be difficult,
Not
but
a-
you still can kind of you've got a slim window. So all it would technically do is add like 2 to their AC. But
Okay.
yeah,
And I'm hidden, correct?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna chuck a dart in there at the angry lady.
Okay. You kind of catch her in the thigh that's not covered. You kind of see her shield on one side, and she's holding the what looks to be a long sword in the snake's position. For those who've done any medieval combat, where she's kind of got it up above her head at an angle, waiting for anybody to kind of get close. And you catch her in the leg that's slightly exposed. It doesn't seem to be as effective as you originally thought it should be. And at this position, you see his face wince even though you hit her.
I'm just gonna shout in there, surprise leg attack, and I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna
You have
bonus
to announce
action.
those while you're doing that. Otherwise, it doesn't help you power up.
I'm gonna like bonus action dash. I'm gonna grab the torch scone from off of this wall
Okay.
and just dart around this corner a little bit.
Okay.
If there was ever a time for Yosna to start pushing them back towards the back end of the wall, and then cast a casual bonfire.
What do you think my plan is?
You hear her push them back. So the berserker moves up to there and shoves you, Yosna. Give
Am I
me.
able to use cutting words to lower his athletics, I assume? His skill check? Ability check?
Yeah, if you've got cutting words, you can use that as a reaction to lower that. It is a contested check there, Lisa. You can use athletics or acrobatics, whichever is greater, or be shoved back 5 feet.
Okay, so he loses 5 on that? 6. And I'm down to 2 dice. Very nice.
All right. So you successfully halt his advance, and he steps away from you, Yosna, and back.
Fuck off, shorty.
I'll let you use the coffin as a makeshift weapon to hit him in the head.
She can't take reactions.
Oh yeah, she can't take reactions. Shit. My bad. And it,
Otherwise, it would so do that.
yeah, it moves all the way
Just
back to
kind
the
of
wall.
drop it on top of.
By the way, there's nothing weird in this corner I ran into, right?
No, but you see the downstairs. There's bones on the floor in the basement. There is clothing all over the floor. All of the coffins are open and thrown around in disarray. You basically would see like a table, a butcher block. Okay, like, oh, this is where they cut up the bodies. Anvil.
Can I generally see what's going on behind the coffin?
You can see enough. The coffin lid doesn't take up the entire area, so there is some sight lines. They can see out a little bit. Same with, and you can see in.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him.
You're going to attack him. Okay. The spiritual weapon can occupy the space above him as well.
That's fine.
So you put.
Hey, anvil. Make it into an anvil and drop it on his head.
Totally Acme labeled, Looney Tunes style.
Yes.
And does a 15 hit? That is the next question. Yes, the 15 does hit. Roll me some damage.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it would have applied to him, or applied to her, or how it would apply. But that vicious mockery.
Huh?
Just keep in mind they have disadvantage.
A weapon attack, right?
Yeah, for a weapon attack. Nope, you've got to click on the spiritual weapon for it to roll damage. Where it says, there we go.
There you go.
So 9 force. As you hit him with the force damage, you know your spells pretty well. You know how, kind of how they work. The force isn't so effective, but she winces in pain as well.
Hmm.
Okay, lads. They're sharing the damage. Anytime we hurt one, the other one takes damage. I'm thinking that it's cutting the damage in half.
That just means we're cutting them both in half.
Oh, it's no worries. Flames on one, flames on the other.
All right, Poppy.
Okay, so what are these black boxes?
Walls.
That was a bonus action, right?
Yes, that is a bonus action, so you're still able to do an action where you could cast Toll the Dead.
God.
Who do you want that on?
Him.
Him? Okay. And that is a wisdom save? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he takes no damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, this would be great.
All right, so now Poppy.
So they're completely walled off, yes?
Yes, they're in a tight square.
Never mind then. That will prohibit what I'm trying to do. Gosh dang it. Can I do something annoying to them?
Absolutely.
20 foot. How much would that be? Oh, that'd be way too far. Okay. How about, wait, what? Yeah, I feel giggity about my idea, but it doesn't work because they're in a freaking narrow hallway. So
Once you see my idea, you'll be the DM will be like, wow, yeah.
You could always turn yourself into a mouse, throw you, and then you could turn yourself into a bear and land on.
Catapulting elephant into a tight space, suffocate them.
Listen. Okay, if you turn yourself into a mouse, I will be extremely tempted to actually catapult you to get that 3d8 damage, knock you out of form, and then let you turn into a bear.
And we do have a catapult.
Projectile crocodile.
Yes. Yes.
Well, actually, it would be is projectile crag cat, but
How much does a cat weigh?
Probably
45
about
pounds.
120 pounds.
European.
Oh yeah, that's way too heavy.
Well, no, that would be what I would turn into after I,
No, that's fair.
All right. So what are you doing there, Poppy?
Yeah, so it's a large cat, so it probably weighs a good, 300 pounds or more. Anyway,
Like I said, weights are weird.
yeah. Right. What am I do? I mean, I could help Yasna some with negating the slow, or at least making it more effective during that.
Oh yeah, has she been making concentration checks?
Yes.
Okay.
DC 10 isn't terribly hard to pass.
You know what? I mean, this could help.
Although hitting him is making her have to roll way more concentration checks than I originally anticipated. I'm
This
glad
could
you guys
help a
figure out the
lot.
puzzle.
Here, I'll do this first. Just gonna drop it. Okay, so it will in a 20-foot cube. So it will require some saving from people. Oh, wait, that's not a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube would be a
It's good
4
enough.
by 4.
It can't go through the walls. It basically is going down.
It's just going down through the hallway.
Yeah, it's going down like this.
Okay.
20-foot cube.
Well, if they center it, because it's the way that it's 20-foot cube, if they center it at further enough back, it covers 4 squares technically, so it would only cover 1, 2,
Oh yeah, you're right.
1, 2,
right.
3, 4.
Yeah.
So it would,
Yeah,
yep.
you're right.
Okay.
So
Then I'll do that.
yep. So now they're affected by fairy fire.
Oh, did they fail a DC 14 dex save?
I assume they will. Let me roll that. DC 14, you said?
Yep.
She passes. He rolls the wrong check, so needs to re-roll it, apparently. And he fails it, so he's glowing in whatever color scheme that you want.
Purple.
All right, so he his nice tan and amber tunic is now glowing with this purple tinge, and it's kind of just rippling. All right, Oren.
Well, let's see. I'm just
Do
gonna
that
kind
again
of.
with the owl.
Do that again with the owl.
Oh, don't worry. Hootbirds, if you don't mind, maybe change it up a little bit. Let's try something other than fire. And I'm also gonna look at Poppy and Okay, so how high is this stone coffin? What, 6 feet?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a 6 foot kind of doorway, so it barely fits in the where she's kind of holding it.
And you're like 2 foot.
Well, Poppy, if you would like to get over there, I can help you with that. And I am going to, let's see, will it let me do it? Sweet. That is a terrible circle. I apologize, but I am going to use my action to cast Tensor's Floating Disc right next to the coffin door, and it floats 3 feet off the ground.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of look at Poppy and say, well, if you must go there, you can jump over now.
Oh, do the walls not go ceiling high?
Yeah, the walls do go ceiling high.
The coffin doesn't.
But the coffin door doesn't.
So you have probably like a 2 foot gap, where as a
Okay.
crag cat you can fit through perfectly.
A crag cat is
Hopefully.
large, so
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, but cats can fit anywhere. Have you seen a
If their
cat
head
fit?
fits, their body fits.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're my old Oreo, who was a 40-pound.
Oh god. Yeah, it's not a crag cat's not a Garfield, okay?
I see. So we're encouraging if I fits, I sits.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If
You can squeeze through somewhere one size smaller than you. It's just difficult.
it's more like if you fits, you shits. Too soon? I've had cats like that too.
Two.
It's now her turns. She says, enough of these games.
We lost you there.
Yeah, no, she says, enough of these games. And she drops the mace to the ground and she kind of grasps at the air, makes a circle, looks up at the ceiling, and you can tell that she's looking up behind you. And she yells, shatter!
Oh, yeah.
Screw being in that.
And so she targets the square here.
Just tell us how much and what's the save.
The only person that isn't affected is Jasper, because at least Jasper's out of the area.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Surprising.
And go ahead, Constitution saves. DC 13, so it's pretty easy.
Who all has to make it?
Everybody, including Hoopert.
Oh, con save? Shit.
I really don't want to use this now, so shit.
Oh my god. Everybody failed?
Wait, we gotta see. Maybe Hoopert will.
Come on, Hoopert.
I can potentially save with a bardic inspiration on myself, but I don't know what the damage is. I don't know if it's enough to kill me.
She's
Probably
collapsing a
is.
ceiling on us.
So looking at your health pool, there, Poppy, I'm not Poppy, but Lily, you are the lowest one of the group. You're not going down, but I've got to roll a thing for the crypt, the DC save for the crypt, which actually is pretty high. So I think the
I think it
crypt
auto
passes.
fails.
No, these things are really well constructed, so it should pass. So you may only take a little bit. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried takes the damage.
hold on. Oh, shit. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What was my other roll?
But
Oh, it's a
here's
3.
the
Okay,
thing: it takes the damage, but it's a building. So how much health does it have?
Yeah, it does okay as far as the damage goes. Oh, not enough. All right. So for all of you who failed, you take 20 damage of thunder.
Oh shit. Okay.
What the? Okay.
Let's see if the familiar still.
Hooper
Oh,
passed, right? With a 16?
Yeah, Hooper takes 10.
God damn it, he's down.
I'm at 1.
Yeah.
Yay!
So your owl turns into a poof of sparkle?
Basically.
So as you hear the thunder, your ears are ringing, and you are not deaf. All of a sudden, you hear another loud explosion within Waterdeep, not within here.
Okay. Whew.
Um,
You see those damn griffins again?
all right. And then she steps forward at Yosna, ready to try to make something else happen here. Lily.
Shit. Okay.
The dust and yeah, exactly. Dust everywhere.
How's the ceiling looking?
So the ceiling, because of the way the crypt is made, the ceiling looks a little cracked. Maybe one more of those might cause it to come down on you guys. But at the moment, it seems to be holding fast. It's just dusty.
Before Lily takes her action, can I free action yell something?
Sure.
Lily, go get the guard.
Nah.
And somebody go get the guard.
Yeah. Okay. I'll step. Actually, I don't need to step up, right? Yeah, because it's a range spell. Yeah, it's a range spell. Oh wait, no, wrong spell. Nah, it's still a range spell. I will very calmly suggestion.
Okay.
And all spells between you and the person behind you, pointing at that other person, presumably husband. Because I don't know if it will pass or not, I'll also expend a bardic die for cutting words to lower their save odd versus my DC,
Okay.
which is a 14.
Okay. So what are you happening to do?
Actually, do I want that to happen? Yeah, I mean, why not? Have her end all spells between, or any magical effects between her and her presumable husband. Air quotes, because if it's not if it's not her actual husband, then she doesn't have to do jack crap. But yeah, between her and that person, and all magical effects. If it means taking off a ring, means ending a spell because of concentration, so on. Yeah.
So the suggestion is stop whatever's having your damage.
Then there could be more. There could be more than that. And then, just in case, I'll also use the cutting words for a -4 to her save.
Okay. The DM kind of
DC 14.
the DM kind of reworded what you said to stop whatever magical effects you have between you and your significant other, in case it's not a husband, because significant other kind of fits better.
Because if it's a husband, if it's not the husband, and I say husband, she doesn't have to do anything, because wording is important apparently.
Yeah. So I'm going to reword it if to significant other.
Yeah.
And to end all magical effects between the two that between the two, or that you share.
Yeah.
And your save is now an 18 because of that roll, basically?
Pretty much.
Okay. And it is a charisma save? Or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So she grasps at her hand. She says, "I wanted a divorce anyway." She pulls off a ring and chucks it to the floor.
Perfect.
Okay.
Getting too old for you.
And then with that... Oh wait, I'm not able to do another spell, right? It's only one spell.
If that is a bonus action,
no, I mean it's a bonus action, but it's another spell.
it would have to be a cantrip. It would have to be a cantrip for a bonus action if you have one. Is the ruling.
Damn it. I want to do a healing word. It's okay.
Okay.
And then I will gracefully step out.
Okay. Like,
Maybe a little farther. There we go.
motherfucker, I'm out. In case she casts another shatter on her turn or something.
Oh yeah. fuck that.
All right.
How
Hit
did
her as
he
much as
react? How did he react to her saying, "I wanted a divorce anyway"?
He says, "I'll prove my love."
Damn. I was hoping it would piss him off.
Make him cry.
Oh yeah, he probably would be very tearful. Yeah. All right, Yosna. For whatever reason, you
At the end of my turn, I just scream, "Attack her! She's vulnerable."
For whatever reason, you don't feel the effects of the slow spell anymore. So you're able to take reactions.
Awesome.
And taking all concentration checks. Yay!
I'm gonna stab her with my greatsword over the.
You have a huge tower shield that you can do that with. But I guess you can use stab with the greatsword.
As your blade comes down, the barrier that was once that you haven't seen in a while comes back up as she just waves her hand to block your greatsword, and your greatsword kind of clatters against the wall, still firmly in your grip, and you chip some stone while you're at it.
Well, she ain't got a reaction now.
All right, I'm going to set myself in a stance that'll make it so that it's harder for them to push against or makeshift.
Okay. I believe Owl is needs to be resummoned with Find Familiar later.
Yeah.
He does.
All right. So it's now Jasper.
At me, I'm weeping about the poor sparkly bird that just went poof because my brain doesn't realize that it was a magical summoned bird. So I'm thinking the owl just turned into glitter and is dead and forever and ever and always.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about giving him Hoopbert again, but instead of the owl, actually have it like the mechanical owl from
Clash of the Titans.
From Clash of the Titans, and then letting him use his gnomish tinker as a role play when to summon Find Familiar again, so they can fix it.
I thought you almost wanted to say skeletal. Like I was going to
Yes.
say, we're not in Curse of Strahd, damn it.
I am actually on board with this. Let's do it.
Bobo!
It's just gonna be Bobo. It's just gonna be retooled, no mechanical changes, but just re-imaged to that. That's what I'm thinking. All right, Jasper.
Okay, so I'm gonna like start coming around the corner, reaching into my pack, and pulling out a jar of oil, and then shoving the handle into the torch, into the oil,
Okay.
and then I'm going to whisper up at Lily, "Lift the door up when you get a chance." And as a bonus action, or not Lily, sorry,
Yosna.
Yasna.
Hey, now you're doing it.
As a bonus action, I'm going to hide behind her legs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to ready this makeshift Molotov cocktail device.
Okay. So
to throw through.
Okay.
There is 2 feet at the top where it doesn't reach the ceiling.
You just toss over.
I'm not going up there.
No, you just toss it.
Although if you fail, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. So you want what you're saying is on my next turn move.
Yeah, just like lift it up a bit.
Okay.
So I can like chuck it between your legs and underneath.
All right.
Make the 2 feet at the top, the 2 feet at the bottom.
Can do that.
That's my turn.
Okay, so you hear him at this point where he's like, "I've had it with these adventurers!" And you hear like the sound of running, and you feel a slight push on the what do you call it? The cover of the coffin, and the coffin cover gets very heavy as this half-orc kind of climbs over over you, and kind of almost falls ass over tea kettle on the other side to get around you, using up all of his movement.
Okay. When he's at the top of the door, would that set off my trigger to like hit the next thing I see?
You can, if you want to, but you would know that you'd probably light Yosna on fire with that. Like if he falls and drips on her or whatever. So you kind of when he lands.
Wait till he lands.
When he lands, you can do it. That could trigger it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll trigger that. So that's just a D20 plus Dex.
Yeah.
Uh, 5, and it's just a straight normal roll because he's within 5 feet instead of being at a.
Yeah. And do you have disadvantage, or I mean, do you have advantage on him?
I had a 25 stealth.
He's prone, right?
I was hidden.
He's prone.
I can hide.
He's
behind
prone.
him.
That's what I was asking. He's like, do you have? As I know, it's technically at disadvantage because they're in. But you don't technically have to use it as thrown. You can use it as a melee weapon because it is an improvised weapon.
They have advantage regardless because the Yasna is within 5 feet.
So it doesn't really matter, but I was going to say you can roll. I believe you can roll this at advantage is what I'm, I guess, trying to.
Okay.
Trying to say.
I'll just smash it on him then.
Yeah. Okay.
So does a 24
I did not mean
hit?
to click that. Sorry.
Yeah, the 24 hits. The oil kind of just lands and breaks on his chest as the torch just kind of clatters onto the ground and then lights the flame below from the dripping oil. And I believe that's a D6.
It should be just 5 straight points of
Oh,
fire damage
5.
every turn for a minute.
I think
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
5 points for a minute. That's like.
I'm like, wait, that's really OP.
It dries after a minute. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But it only burns for 2 rounds. Yep. So the berserker now attacks you with his great axe. And
Attacks me?
No. He attacks Yosna, is trying to drop the shield, so his to prove his loyalty to his love, so she can escape. So with all of his might, he swings with everything he has and barely misses you, Yosna, kind of bouncing the great. It's actually a glaive off the coffin cover. Anvil.
I'm just going to look up at Yosna. Never mind. I got it.
As a bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon.
Yes.
And attack her from behind.
All right.
The new man in her life.
Roll damage. How do you want to do this?
I want Moradin's hammer to come down and shatter her skull from behind, spilling orc brains all over everywhere.
So your spiritual weapon, kind of which normally looks like a hammer, grows the head to the size of that Acme anvil, with that nice point at the front, for actual smithing, and it comes down and lands on her third vertebrae, and the recoil kind of crushes her skull, and she clumps to the floor, kind of drunk, holding the coffin cover as she slides down. So that was your bonus action. What would you like to do as an action?
So he's still prone, right?
He
used all his movement, you said.
Yep. He's still prone.
So he attacked from prone.
Yes, but he attacked from prone with reckless. So, yes.
Oh, it's advantage anyway.
Well, normal. Disadvantage plus advantage. Normal.
Going to move up in melee range.
Okay.
Ooh.
It hits. Because it is at advantage.
Jesus.
As you...
21.
It doesn't finish him, but you feel like you burn most of his life force away with your necrotic touch.
With your bad touch.
Yes. Thanks. Now I'm going to rename that on one of my other characters to Bad Touch. Or I'm going to rename it to No.
You poop him on the nose and say nope.
Nope. All right. Poppy.
Rename it to yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go for this, even though it's stupidly fancy and probably won't even work. Okay.
Probably not far from
Hop onto the coffin cover. Hop off. Okay. As I'm falling on him.
Okay.
Here we
You're
go.
gonna poop.
No, I'm not gonna.
From the top rope.
Weirdo.
Primal savagery.
Oh my god, yes.
All right, from the top rope, primal savagery. Roll that damage.
Is this like a leg drop?
What basically, yes, she spin. No, it's an axe kick, but with like claws dripping acid.
Nice.
Kind of like
It's a Chuck
Wolverine.
Norris clothesline.
Oh, is rage? Do you have rage?
I do have rage.
Is it active?
Yes.
So okay. So you run and you jump up onto the. You kind of step off of Jasper's shoulder to get the little extra height. Your hand goes on top of Yosna's. I'm not on top of Yosna's head. Your other hand grabs the top of the coffin cover. You pull yourself up with your mighty druid and barbarian strength. You almost hit the ceiling. Then you come down with your foot claw across the throat of the berserker, spilling the last of his life force out, and you land on top of him, triumphant.
And from far away, I just see a kitten throwing a tantrum.
Yep. Right. Can we please get out of here before the ceiling collapses?
I drop the coffin cover and go, are we dragging the bodies to the garden?
Sure.
Probably a good idea.
How much do you think they weigh?
I
Would
pick
they be
her
able
up.
to
I
fight
got her.
Maybe we could
Put
just
what-
tell the guards where they are, because they'll probably want to see that corner back there, and I'll just point to the corner with all the with the body chopping station.
Okay.
I redrop her body.
That's fair.
Excuse me. I do have a little bit of a question here. Would it be illegal for me to reclaim a few gold pieces? I may need them in the short future.
Yes. Depends on what you need them for.
We can
I just need to buy a little bit of herbs and incense so I can bring my little friend back.
we can lose her. As long as I just don't think we should steal the gold that belongs to the people in the cemetery.
Which
Okay,
direction?
okay.
Which direction are you looking, Anvil?
Right at you, because I know what you're like.
I walk in after the fight's done.
I'm just gonna sigh and walk outside.
Does
I see nothing going through.
You
I
know,
see-
let's see what they have. And let's see. This one's the woman, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of walk up, crawl over the body, and I'd like to investigate the body to try to figure out all of these little magical doodads.
So you find 2 platinum rings.
Oh, yes. This can be very useful.
One on the floor, kind of looks to be the band that Lily suggested oft, and the other one is on the other individual.
Alrighty then. Well, from there, I'm just gonna kind of crawl up onto my floating disc and sit down. Ready whenever you are. And I'll pull out my notebook, and I'll just start scribbling in it.
Okay.
I think perhaps when we go to report this, we should report this to the Blackstaff first, and not the actual guards.
What about the gravekeepers?
We killed one.
It'd be nice if they know. I know, but I mean, the people who are supposed to be patrolling these areas?
Wait, we killed a gravekeeper?
No,
No, we
wait,
killed
no.
Grave.
No,
we killed the grave robber.
Yeah.
Yeah, we killed the grave robber.
I was just saying that the guards didn't particularly seem to like the last time we were involved, and that particular guard captain could use this as a potential excuse to exile us from the city of Waterdeep. Given that we just murdered perhaps a citizen with justification.
Agreed.
Well,
Yes,
it's
I
just
did
guard
actually
keep.
go and read the code legal. So I know. Well,
Do I see any smoke or anything coming from the city of Waterdeep?
Actually,
I know we
you heard a big
heard
boom.
a couple large. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you do get out, you see in the general direction of the manor, there seems to be a glow in the middle of the night that definitely screams of fire. And you do see a billowing of smoke.
It looks like it's in the direction of the manor.
It does.
Hey guys, the manor might be on fire or something in the neighborhood. And I'm just gonna
Wait,
start
what?
taking off dashing and bonus action dashing until I get there.
Poppy is just following because fire is bad.
Yosna is also following because she's afraid for her kitties. Also, I forgot that Snowball was in my.
Oh, Snowball is dead. Snowball got shattered.
Yes, Snowball.
Very, very dead.
DM feels bad.
See,
DM feels bad.
That was the white cat, by the way.
Yep.
I'm not sure
it
if
ain't
was
white
a
no more.
special- That wasn't actually a cat or not, but yeah, she was in.
So actually, you open up the bag, worried for the cat. The cat isn't there.
Is there
What you're
any
looking
bit?
What you're looking for, long chunks.
Snow.
Some of the fur remains, but the like, you know, like it was really there, but it's not there.
So no bloody bits, just like little pieces of fur like you would get for a cat rubbing up against you, but other than that,
Yeah.
no signs of.
Yeah.
Joe is freaking out though.
Oh yeah.
As she's running at the house. Oh my god, I killed Snowball!
DM feels bad. DM murders a kitty.
This is why you don't take pets adventuring.
DM murdered an owl today and a kitty.
All right.
Peter's coming
Well,
after your ass.
Right?
Well, while everybody else is running, Orange is going to kind of look up from his notebook and go, oh my, I'm falling behind. And he's going to reduce himself and then start using Mage Hand to push the Tensor's floating disc so he doesn't actually have to walk.
You're not
But
following
he's gonna
that
follow-
far behind because Poppy has short legs, and everyone has forgotten this. So Poppy's just like running.
I'm just slowly. There's just slowly this growing distance between me and Poppy.
Yes, but you're currently a crack cat, which has probably better movement speed than you do.
I am not a crag cat.
Yeah, no, right now it's just
Trebek.
it's just they didn't do it.
Okay.
They thought about doing it.
Oh, okay.
So you definitely burn some distance. It does take you like I don't know, because you know the city really well, Jasper. It takes you like 5 minutes to completely lose everybody, and everybody's going to be like 10 minutes behind. But you make it
Okay.
as fast as you can towards towards the
Towards home.
towards home, and then you realize that it isn't the manor that's on fire, but like 2 streets down, there seems to be a lot of commotion.
Like how much commotion?
Like middle of the night, the streets are filled with people kind of gawking. What happened? I don't know. And did you hear from somebody who's a bit more understanding, or a bit more, like they have a bit more purpose. Some idiots stole a cannon, and they tried blowing up a door in over there. He points to where the fire is. They blew themselves up.
Richard! I
Oh,
was
that's-
in that campaign.
Yes, you were. You were in that campaign.
I'm having PTSD flash.
So I guess that kind of woke up the whole neighborhood and drew everybody out here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it's caused a lot more commotion. Guards are trying to investigate, trying to find out who was involved. Some witnesses say one got away.
It was 2.
Okay, I'm gonna. This is a little bit much for me. I think I'm gonna head home, and I'm just gonna head back to the manor and take 1 minute to change into the gnomish outfit.
Okay. You the rest of you are kind of arrived just as he is finding out that.
Oh, I thought I had a 10-minute.
well-
I had a 10-minute head start.
You have a 5-minute head start, but
Okay.
the information isn't. You might be leaving by the time they get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving and looking for shops in the area that look unattended.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we need the funds, right?
You didn't run
Oh,
back.
no shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be enthusiastic about running back. I'm like, if somebody wants to attack that rundown piece of shit, go ahead.
We didn't buy insurance yet.
It's not ours. Wink, wink.
Anvil looks at Lily. Do you think something got them stirred up? What?
I hope it's not the drows. I mean, the drow community.
So, seeing that she's hopefully, lagging behind, Poppy turns and goes like pigeon post, I guess, and just writes a quick. And she's like hopping on feet, like alternating. Hi, Miss Blackstaff. We found the ones responsible for the poison in the griffin's feed. They're in the cemetery at Blah Grave. They're dead. Sorry. P.
Okay, so you head to Blackstaff Tower instead of the
no, I'm heading to a pigeon post.
Oh, you're heading.
Yeah, writes a very rushed note.
Yes.
Okay.
As a fun thing, as a DM, I would have made them do a performance check to see if it's chicken scribble or actually readable.
No. I wouldn't do that.
Aww. Funny though.
At this time of night, you would be pretty hard pressed to find somebody that was actually open and doing that, but you do find one. It would take you like I don't know, 20 minutes to find a place to send out a pigeon. And it wouldn't be a pigeon; they'd actually send it out by carrier because it's more reliable.
Oh, okay then. Well, yeah, I do that. Just because I don't really have any choice or hope in catching up, and also because it's important before, people use this to their advantage.
Yeah. 5 copper.
Paid.
Okay.
5 more copper if you can do it fast.
Oh, it's in town. It'll be done first thing in the morning.
Okay, thank you.
We would do it sooner, but we're afraid that we would wake her up, and well, last time some of those people of the highbrow get very angry, and we'd like to avoid that. So, yeah, thank you for the 5 copper. All right.
Shoot, I would have paid a full silver just to wake him up. Say them that it's from us. She'd maybe understand.
So the explosion happened at Thunderstaff Way. So to give you an idea how close the
Couple blocks down the road.
yeah, how close it was to your new home. It was like right here. So some guys made it all the way from the dock ward, way down there, with a cannon, all the way up to Thunderstaff Way.
You're cutting in and out for me.
Yep.
Yeah, same here.
All right, give me 1 second here.
I'm
That's
getting
better.
bits and pieces of information of what he's trying to say, and I'm just like confused. Because I'm trying to like piece together
Test.
of what I think he's probably saying. Yep, you're there.
Okay, so they were saying that somebody made it from the dock ward all the way up there to Thunderstaff Way with a cannon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Yep. Oh, this is one of my old campaigns.
So, out of character information, what happened was 2 of my party decided they were going to steal a cannon off of one of the ships, stole their magical ammo, and
And did that.
and shot it at a magically glyphed door because we were tasked to case the joint out. And
That's not casing.
No, and the 2 magics reacted violently together, blew up most of the block.
To be fair, they used siege ammo. They stole it from.
Blows up regardless.
They used siege ammo from one of the spelljammers. And walked the cannon, and guards stopped them. They're like, "Oh, we just need to get this repaired," and they rolled a nat 20.
I do have a question.
Sure.
When is camo ammo not siege ammo?
So there's a difference between like ship-to-ship ammo, and then they've got true siege ammo, which explodes upon impact, not just a ball. So it depends on purpose.
So it's basically like gunpowder filled cannonballs.
Yeah. In this case, it was magic arcane dust that detonated upon impact.
That reacted with a glyph of explosion for anybody who...
Yeah, and that's what the glyph was. It was a glyph of exploding. So if the glyph was activated, it would also explode. So, yeah, 2 explosions marrying together. It was a joyous time.
Yeah, no, out of my party of 4, I watched 2 turn into kibble.
Well, at least you guys succeeded casing the joint out, right? It's like, nope, nobody's inside.
I mean, yeah, the guards were able to
Anymore.
respond and case the joint out because it was, well, cracked open like a can. Alright, so back to game. Now, okay, so I know that Anvil was walking back. They weren't running. You were writing a note there, Poppy. What were you doing, Yosna?
I ran home, afraid that the other kitties were also,
Going to be barbecued?
yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as I get home, I'm going to burst through the.
Okay. Does Bert... Okay, so Bert and Lily, do you kind of obviously show the tiara?
Nope.
No? Okay, so it's just kind of in your pocket and you're just kind of rubbing it as like a good luck charm?
Pretty much.
Okay. So, all in all, you do find 300 gold on the bodies of actually, like, loose coin. It's about 50 gold and 25 platinum is the distributed.
Text.
Huh?
I heard values, but it went in one ear, out the other. Can we get it in physical text? Because I forgot. Right.
50 gold, 25 plat.
Yep.
Split.
That's total on the two half orcs. That's what you find.
That's what we find on the people inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's the total. Okay, so we have to split that later.
And do you find so you guys got the 2 platinum rings worth 50 gold each?
Yeah, Oren's got those.
Yep.
And you find a ruby as well.
Of any particular value?
Expensive? If you want, you can roll me a knowledge arcana or a knowledge religion, and I'll give you the value.
I'm with him, so it's either he helps or I help. I mean, I guess we would be investigating it together.
Yep. So I'll do it as a help action. They literally both kind of look at it. The value of the ruby is 999.
9!
Is that like 1 gold short of some important spell component?
Nope, it's the exact value of a very important spell component. And with the knowledge arcana, it's basically the one that restrains demons.
I was hoping you would summon Hitler and have him yell 9.
No. So it is the exact gold value for I think it's for a demonic contract.
Okay, so it gets consumed upon spell use, since it's a demonic contract, right?
Yeah, it would be considered a consumable.
It's not like a focus or anything.
Nope.
Some spells do that.
Yeah, this would be definitely a consume.
Well, I suppose we could save it for a spell we're not likely to cast. Or we can sell it and repair the house.
hold on to it for now. I kind of have something a little special I want to sell.
I mean, your other character in the other campaign would love it, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it has no real relevance here. All right. So after a while of
do I get to rob the neighbors?
I can't.
I was hoping that since it seemed there's a big crowd down the road, that the neighborhood shopkeepers would also be down there. That's why I did my quick change.
Joe's not gonna notice as she's running at the house.
Yeah. So you what are you looking for? Give me an idea.
Not the fanciest shop, but not the shittiest shop. Like, I'm looking for like a medium security, either small object or high cash flow business in the neighborhood.
You want to hit up the pawn shop?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but they're gonna have good security.
Yeah, they're not going to leave their goods.
Never underestimate the power of nosy neighbors.
I guess it is fairly close.
And there is fire, which means people are worried that it's going to spread.
Uh-huh. I'm an opportunist. That sounded like an opportunity.
Okay. So you find two places. You find one place that says this and that, knickknacks. What do you call that?
Bric-a-brac.
No, the type of store that you sell your stuff to.
Consignment.
Consignment store. And it claims to basically keep 25% of all sales. So you get 75% of the value. So yeah, this and that consignment. So that one kind of catches your eye. There's a beautiful fur coat in the window, marked with some ridiculous 500 gold price.
And what's the other option that I've seen?
The other option is you see a antique jewelry store.
Are there any lights on in either building?
The consignment store looks to have a light on. The jewelry store says has a sign out front that says on vacation.
Jewelry store it is.
I feel silent condemnation from Pop.
I feel it from Anvil.
All right. So, it's one of those places that there's bars behind the windows, so even if you broke the window, you'd still have bars to get through. But the door doesn't look to be, that kind of guarded. You see, kind of like a crystal glass that you can't quite see through the window. That type of crystal glass, and where the sign is kind of painted on the outside of the glass of the name of the business.
Okay, I'll just kind of take a quick look around, make sure nobody's like in eyesight of me, and then I'll kind of try to start fiddling with the lock.
Okay.
The coast is clear.
Go ahead and roll me a thieves' tools with dexterity. So you get your thieves' tools in. The lock pops.
Okay, and I just want to take a quick look over it to make sure it doesn't look like there's any traps or anything on my end of the.
Go ahead and roll.
That's
Investigation.
investigation.
Yes. There are no traps apparent.
All right, I will open the door just a little bit and slide in and shut it behind me.
All right. As you open the door, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god, they're attacking every building. Those rascals.
The DM rolled terribly.
Praise be the DM.
You take 8 points of lightning damage.
How loud was that?
Loud. Echoed probably for 300 feet in every direction.
Okay, do I hear anyone upstairs coming down if my ears aren't ringing? Or coming from the back, however this building's set up.
You don't hear anything, but from how loud it was, you know that from your vantage point, that the crowd probably heard it explode.
That's fine. I'm going for some sort of shinies, just the most accessible at this point.
Okay. As you step off of the floor square just outside the door, the blue glyph that glowed and hit you with the lightning turns off.
Okay.
And then
Does that mean he'll have to trigger it one more time to get out?
Yes. Or whoever opens the door next triggers it again.
Okay. Still looking for the shinies. That's a problem for later.
Alright.
I mean, the buildings are fairly close to each other, right?
And did that seem to just
they're
affect the
fairly
square
similar
I
in
was
height.
in?
It seemed to affect the moment that the door was opened.
But did it seem to affect just the square I was in?
That would be more of like an insight roll for, or kind of to figuring out. But the way the spell works, it targets anybody within 5 feet of said square.
Okay. So I saw the area around it light up too.
Yeah.
With the energy. Okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay. Yeah, you'd see it kind of like the glyph pulse and kind of light the entire area as you became a temporary lightning rod. You would realize that you've heard of these traps, and for some reason, you kind of feel like that was extremely underpowered compared to what it was capable of. I rolled almost all ones.
So I'm probably thinking that that's where most of the It's probably a pretty expensive trap.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not going for the shiniest thing. I'm going for the most accessible shiniest things. Like the mid-tier stuff in the store. If
Easier
there's
to
like
find.
a box or a safe or something. Or if there's anything still on display.
3 necklaces on the back shelf kind of catch your eye. One necklace has mind you, they're out on display. Like you can actually see there's no glass in between you and them. The only thing in between you and them is a counter.
Okay, I'm gonna just a flat counter. I'll just look for like any of those glyph looking things again. If there's not, I'll hop up on top of the counter.
So the first glyph actually completely faded away into where you don't see it anymore. That gives you an idea of the level of Waterdeep security. It is completely, like, the glyph is flush. You can't see it.
Okay, so from 15 feet away, as I'm going through, I'm just going to start throwing darts, 15 feet in front of me,
Like,
until
just
I get to the back of the.
Is there one over here? Is there one over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
And so the 3 necklaces that you can see across the way, they seem to look like pearl necklaces. One of them has a blue swirl swimming within the necklaces. So it's like so it's black and blue and kind of swirl. One is a red one with a similar swirl, and the other one is bronze.
Okay.
They are all marked with a 750 gold price tag.
Okay, I'll launch one more dart at the thing that's containing, like, the shelving unit.
Okay.
See if that triggers anything.
Pressure on release.
You're able, the dart kind of lands over and then rolls up and kind of slides down the shelf. It does not seem to set anything.
And then I'm just gonna reach out with my cane and try to hook it onto say the bronze necklace onto the end of the cane and pull it back.
Okay.
So like reaching out, like, please don't explode.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, that means it's gonna explode.
No, it just tells me about how long it takes for you to do it. Not really. You're able to kind of get a hook on it with your stabby stick and just flick it in just the right way where it kind of pops up onto your stick and just kind of hangs there, and you got it on the first try. You're really good at this game.
Okay.
That's your feel.
No need to be greedy, so go about 10-15 feet away from the door trap. And I'm gonna wait for a response from the guard.
You do from the windows. You see movement.
I'll kind of knock something around, like bump up into a table or something.
Okay, so you're trying to make noise to attract them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard something in there. One of the guards tries the door, walks through the threshold, gets zapped with lightning, falls.
And then I'm going to sprint through.
The DM hung his head for that. It's like, some bitch. Because that's exactly how that would come.
Well, actually, you'd probably disengage with the other guards.
Okay, let me rephrase this. I'm not sprinting through. I'm skittering by. You did see my whisper, correct?
I did earlier. Thief! Come back here, gnome!
Nope.
No?
I just sent you another one. Right after the sleight of hand check.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
What? It's a giant rat! We'll have to let the owner know that there is a vermin problem.
A giant rat.
And when I get into somewhere where no one is, I'll drop that form and take off my skies and make my way back home.
Oh, God. That's good.
I didn't ask for this. You gave me this power.
Yes, I did. I regret it slightly, but just slightly. I love it. All right. So you're able to kind of skitter away, and yeah, that's fantastic.
Damn it, he beat me.
Oh, I'm okay with it. It like just.
No, in the total value.
Oh.
But I did it without taking any damage, so.
Ooh, okay. I guess I'll make my way back home.
Okay. You are able to, come with your goods. And I will tell you what you got later, because you're probably going to have to attune.
Attune?
I'll put that shit on without identifying it.
By the way,
The place was exploding me.
Wait, what do you mean later? I have the spell identify. Let's identify that shit.
When we're alone, yes.
All right. I think for time wise, does anybody have to turn into a pumpkin?
No, I did need to step away to help someone, though.
Okay. So what are we doing with our newfound wealth? You are all back at the Troll Skull Manor.
I go into a conversation with Jasper.
Okay.
I gather up the 4 kitties and just hide in my blankie fort, sobbing into their fur, not realizing that they're what I'm allergic to, and my face is getting all puffy. I just think it's because
Okay.
me killing my kitty.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My fault. Brought her along.
About killed myself.
Twice. It was really good figuring out like to use the guards to trip the trap for you, because yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
the door wasn't locked. They just had to open it.
Yep.
So I showed Jasper what I found. Ask him, you know somebody who can buy this?
I couldn't hear that.
I asked him, do you know somebody who can buy this? I would love to have it for myself, but it's maybe a little too showy. As I pull out, as I pull out a tiara.
Okay.
I might know a guy. think I need you to do something for me first.
Hmm?
You know about the magics, right?
Quite.
Can you tell me what this does, and I'll pull out the necklace.
Oh, give me a few moments. I can cast it as a ritual, apparently. Identify.
Yep, 10-minute
I
cat.
don't. Yep, I don't know about the gold cost. The pearl worth 100 gold.
It's not consumed, but if you don't have one, you'll probably have to buy one.
Okay. I'll just need a pearl. 'Cause I can't.
All right,
use
Will.
this- I can't make a way to identify it without, casting medium.
I can show you around to the guy in the morning.
Splendid.
Okay.
Unintended accomplice in thievery. I saw shine.
So shiny. All right.
I is female. I saw shiny. I must.
That's what you two are doing. What is Icehammer doing?
He is sharing the gold with everybody that we collected.
Okay.
Jill mentions to put her portion back into the manor.
You know, I'm not completely selfish, Anvil. You can go ahead and take my portion for the manor, too.
Poppy halves her portion and gives to the manor.
Okay.
Now, would I be able to borrow a pearl or get one for a cheaper price from Jasper's accomplice?
You may. You never know when one falls off the cart.
Right?
Yeah, he doesn't always have consistent supplies, so.
How much is the split?
50 apiece. Listen,
No, that was 50 gold, 25 plat total,
it's
right?
300 gold split 6 ways. That's 50 apiece.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. Orange just gonna kind of take the money and be like, well, I kind of do need some of this. It will take me a while to get my friend back, so I suppose I should go do that now. And I'm just gonna go look for a place that'll sell the components for me to do the Find Familiar ritual.
Still the middle of the
It's
night,
like-
right?
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Yeah, it is pretty late.
Oh.
Oh,
I
what do you
forgot
mean?
about
What
that.
happened to your friend?
Oh, well, that little boomy spell, kind of made him go and disappear. He's only a summoned familiar, so I can always bring him back, but it takes some time and a little bit of money. Well, not so much money. It takes ingredients.
Ah, yeah. I couldn't really see what was going on much back there. I heard her talking about wait till everybody's in the room, and I thought I probably ought to stay out of the way.
Well, you did very good. It was rather painful. By the by, does anybody happen to know a shop that sells alchemical ingredients and perhaps maybe something for tinkering?
There's probably a shop actually in the neighborhood for that.
There's being a Waterdeepian for the last over a decade. Would I know of the Isn't there like a tinkerer place in Waterdeep?
There's probably
Tinkerer's
several.
Church?
Yeah, there's probably there's probably several tinkerers in various shops here and there. I know there's a couple of clockmakers in Waterdeep, which probably are definitely gnomes. Yeah, Waterdeep has got a really, really extensive population, so if it's not in Waterdeep, it probably isn't anywhere.
I could show you in the right direction, possibly.
I mean, heck, Waterdeep
Good.
has so many different denizens. There's actually some Rakasha living in Waterdeep, and they're normally hated. So
I can't remember off the top of my head. What's a Rakasha?
it's basically a outsider tiger.
Okay.
Person.
Shape-shifting demon.
Yeah.
When it's in its true form, it looks like a tiger with its paw hands back.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not going to that part of town, though.
Yeah, Waterdeep's great.
I don't think Jasper likes the idea of them.
You've heard you would with you being in Waterdeep as long, you would have heard rumor of one. Actually, a nice guy.
Well, at any rate, come the morning, I would definitely like to go to those shops because, well, tinkering tools might be my main priority, but I definitely do want to get the ingredients to be able to summon my friend back.
Okay.
But I wanted to try something first.
You can bring your birdie back.
Oh yes, and I can make him many other things. I could make him a raven. I could make him a cat. I could make him a ferret. I think I can even make him a fish if I wanted to.
Kitty?
I mean, I'd rather not. I rather prefer him as an owl.
Do you think
They are quite the hoot, don't you know?
I see what you did there.
I'm gonna die from psychic damage.
Right? But that's my joke.
Do you think I can bring my white kitty back?
Hey, if we're an owl club, would we be Hoovians?
Yes, we would be. Well, my friend Yasna, I can only bring one familiar out at the time, but maybe perhaps if I had time and plenty of money, I could teach one of our friends here how to cast a spell, maybe, and they could make a kitty. Or maybe one day, you could learn it.
I'll scoot out of my blanket fort with my backpack, and I'll go. Would a familiar leave this behind? And she's starting to look like she did when you guys first met.
Oh, I continue. Sorry.
Because she's apparently allergic to cats.
Oh, well, judging from how you look, and I'm very sorry to say this, but you may want to consider another pet. It appears that you react negatively to cats here, my friend. So yeah.
Are you sure it's not the rat?
I'm sure. I believe we have disposed of all of them.
Yeah, the place is looking fairly clean. Now with you guys being there a couple of days, the rat problem seems to have disappeared. So you do have a few cats, just at this point. So yeah.
But yes. No, you see, a familiar, when it takes some damage, they're rather fragile, you know. They just simply vanish. All it is well, a lot of people like to say that it's conjuring a spirit, but really you're just transmuting what's already there. You're just simply taking the spirit of like a fey creature, like a little pixie or something, and asking it very, very nicely to become something else and serve you. And if you do it just right, then they will do it.
Oh.
Oh yes. You would be very surprised what you can get if you just ask very nicely and you say the words just right.
This ain't like the time the guards asked me to come with them very nicely, is it?
I'm quite afraid not. Magic is quite different from social interaction. Unless you're using magic in social interactions, which I do not recommend. Most people consider it very rude.
Yosna crawls back into her blankie fort, still surrounded by kitties, because she just can't believe that the cute, fuzzy, purring kitties are making her unable to breathe or see. And opens her backpack, collects some of the shedded fur, and just, please come back. I miss you. It's very sad.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the other party members and just kind of like whisper, well, I'm not very good at consoling people, so maybe somebody should try to make her feel better?
I suppose I'll try. Are you in your kitten tent?
I am.
Poppy walks up to it and knocks. Kind of. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Okay. Poppy comes in. Poppy just sits down and holds your hand. Are you gonna be okay?
I think I did a no.
Wait, you think you what?
I think I did a no. I brought Snowball with us.
Hmm.
And then I show you my back. And Snowball's not there anymore.
Okay. Can I investigate this backpack?
It's my job.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
you do see, like the fine white hair inside the bag.
Is it soaked with blood?
No, it is not.
Yasna?
Yeah.
There's some hair here, but it's not covered with blood like it would normally be. If, Snowy was hurt. So, and Snowy's the white one that I talked to that's from the other guild, right? Or enclave, whatever it's called, faction.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps, he didn't, Snowy, so didn't die, but was simply just teleported away.
You also realize that Yosna probably set the bag down before the fight with the grave robber, and the snowball did pop its head out then, and then you started the fight with him. So maybe Snowball could have escaped and is now stuck in the graveyard.
Or Snowball could have been vaporized.
Or Snowball could have been vaporized.
I mean, here's the problem with that, right? If Snowball was vaporized, then why isn't the bag vaporized?
Well, Snowball would be a bloody mess inside the bag. Unless it's magic.
Yes, which is... I mean, even if it's magic, unless it's disintegrate, there would still be a bloody corpse inside the bag. Which is why the first thing I asked was, is there blood?
Yep, no, there's
You
no
said
blood.
No.
Yep.
So...
there are a few
so
things that
I
if they
think-
die, they just disintegrate. Or turn to dust. And you don't see any dust in there either.
Yeah, as far as I know, cats aren't something that just turns to dust. Never mind.
Real cats, but familiars, when they die, usually just out of existence.
Okay. So also, you did set the bag down, so maybe Snowy escaped during that point and is just in the graveyard. I think we'll see Snowy again. Pats the giant half-orc's head.
Okay. I can't take any more kitties into battle, huh? They should stay home.
That is true, though.
Always get one named Kyber. That way, you could pull out your sword and by the power of Grayskull, then you could have a battle cat.
Don't tempt Joe with that. Don't tempt her.
Yeah, that would be an amazing idea. Are you kidding?
Here's the problem with that, right? Poppy was thinking of turning into a crag cat.
That would be so fucking amazing. Yosna riding.
A pure white crag cat.
Yes. Oh shit.
If you turn into a crag cat, I want to jump on your back and cast Enlarge. Just to see what happens.
Or cast Enlarge on the crag cat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Take it from large to huge.
Oh man. It'd be the
Oh,
the crag cat.
He takes Cavalier as a gnome.
The crag catten.
Yo, I gotta check the requirements. I gotta pull out my handbook here because I'm actually curious about a few things.
Research time.
If Poppy had turned into a crag cat in the middle of that fight, I would have had to roll I think it was con save to not drop the coffin lid and immediately give the kitty.
I'm pretty sure that would be wisdom.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah, because it'd be like a willpower save. And that translates to wisdom
Okay.
from older editions.
So as you're, consoling Yosna, you hear the sound of scratching at the door.
I go open the door.
There's a cat meowing at you, Snowball, and there's a rat standing next to Snowball.
I throw a dart at the rat.
No! I block it.
I'm killing this fucking rat. There are no rats in my kitchen.
The cat and the rat smell like bacon.
I block it.
I made
Oh,
friends.
it's our friend.
Oh, it's Catapult.
His,
He forever shall be named Catapult.
Yes.
The cat and the rat smell
Fucking
like
die,
bacon.
rat. Die.
Wait. The rat didn't die from the impact? What?
No, the cat.
No,
The
the
rat.
rat was not launched.
The rat
It
was not
just the
launched.
bacon.
It was just the bacon that was launched.
Oh, it was just the bacon. I thought you launched a rat.
No.
I was going to, but it would have exceeded the weight requirement.
Right, so only the bacon could go. So the rat was trying to hold on to the bacon as the bacon kind of flew out. And
That's a fat rat.
I've seen rats larger than cats. So
Shut up.
I know.
You've never been in New York, okay?
no, but
We're gonna need breakfast. Do I get this rat or not?
No, you don't.
I was gonna say, do you really want to kill the rat? And then yes, if you really want to kill the rat, you kill catapult the rat.
Nope.
Oh, that's why I named it Catapult, because I thought the rat was catapulted.
No.
But it
No, it's
the bacon it was munching on.
it's bacon pult.
Yep, nope.
Okay, I'll pull back if I see Poppy jumping in the way,
Okay.
so I don't accidentally kill Poppy.
Yeah, so
Poppy
no,
picks up the rat and the cat. The cat is white.
yes.
Okay. And goes over to the tent door again.
Wait.
It's like out of
The
character, completely out of character. They had a Milo and Otis moment. The cat didn't know the way home, but the rat kind of knows the city really well, so the rat kind of guided the cat home.
Wait, so question. The rat weighed more than 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Well, the rat
Damn.
was like 4 pounds itself. We gave it 2 pounds of bacon. Like the catapult weight limit is 5 pounds,
Yeah.
but it doesn't
Okay,
change if
okay,
you
As a
upcast
second
it.
level, it increases to 10 pounds.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, let me double
does.
check. I've got the
Yeah,
spell card.
no. The maximum increases by 5 pounds per increased spell level.
You really should not have told me that. I am about to launch everything. Let me get a hold of a 5th level spell slot, and I will literally launch party members. Like, hey, you can take damage, right?
I'm gonna look over to Poppy. That rat goes in my kitchen. We're eating it.
You eat the rat, I'll eat you. It won't go in your kitchen, rolls her eye.
Okay.
Hey, Yasna. I have a surprise for you.
Pop my head out of the tent.
It's a cat and a rat.
Snowball! And she just skitters on the floor, crawling on all fours to get to.
Still as tall as Poppy.
Yeah.
Probably.
Taller than Poppy, yeah.
So in real life, their rats can get up to 25 pounds, but most of the time they're under 2. And the way that I pictured this rat was very well fed. So I was kind of thinking of like an 8-pound rat. So the rat is about as big as Snowball.
Okay, so not
That's
Tom
fine.
and Jerry.
The
Got it.
rat is receiving many pets from Poppy for safely leading Snowball home.
Yeah. All right. So what have you been doing there, Anvil, with this?
Anvil's just sitting back, shaking his head.
All right. So I think with the safe return of Snowball and Sir Bacon?
Sir Bacon.
Sir Bacon the rat. I think I'm going to wrap the session up.
I think it's Sir Catapult Bacon the rat.
Or we can call it Catapult. Sir Catapult?
No, just
Yes. Yes.
Sir Catapult. I like it. Later on in the campaign, you guys can give it a necklace of intellect or a ring of a tiara of intellect to make
Or,
it an intelligent rat.
You can just cast Awaken.
Yes. And then you guys can rename it to Splinter and teach it how to be a monk.
And then get it 4 turtles.
And then get 4 turtles. With the Waterdeep sewers? Yes, I totally approve this plan.
Hey,
This could be a one-shot for later.
He's gonna train 4 young turtles.
Yes.
Hey,
To avoid copyright.
Wait. Are we able to get a ring of like bludgeoning a collar of bludgeoning resistance for it?
It would need immunity.
Yes.
not
So you
necessarily.
could catapult the catapult and use the rat as ammunition. Mobile ammunition.
That's why I wanted collar of bludgeoning resistance.
We'll make it tiny barding so it has AC.
It's
The
totally.
AC doesn't matter. Like, the object that collides with another object, they both take damage regardless.
That's awesome.
Well, the object, when it collides with something else, it'll take the 3d8, so...
Alright, so I'm ending the stream. Have a good night, Internet. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to say good night.
Good night, Internet.
Bye.
Good night!
Alright.
I didn't steal anything.
Nice.